Cause you're not the camera. Hey, don't stand anywhere over. Get him out of here right fucking now. Get out, bitch.
Someone called the ambulance. Chaser, where the fuck is that fucking faggot? Oh wait, Nick Ricada, are you gonna get me out of state for being a sick revenge porn Ricada and a tax invader? Nick, why don't you donate a couple $100? You're probably getting sick with paper. You're getting sticked with grapes. I'm just getting sticked with papers. Damn, look at the state of a fucking bitter data. Lawsuits going on in 2 states, and all they ever say is horse rapists. Fucking Blaze, they really don't like this. Nick, how about you learn how to form a case? They're not just throwing punches, these niggas be throwing diapers, and I can't afford to fight this since they brought forward my case. Nick, I don't like that tweet you made. I don't like your evil face. Fuck your legal takes. Time to fornicate. Start crossbreeding your wife with the guy that's no more than 4'8". Yeah, they said I'm 5'1". Now after I caught that plane, they said I got that brain damage. I'm probably insane. I pulled my panties aside, squat on this bowling lane. Bitch asked me where the bathroom is. This game. This whole fucking thing's the bathroom. What was I saying? Hold on time before I say some shit I can't reword. A fucking massive cuck deserves a massive curd. That's right, you niggas heard. God damn it, I shit the bed so much niggas call me a hamburger herd. Before I get and die this, you're always invited. Before I get and die this, you're always invited. Before I get and die this, you're always invited. Jesse, say hi to Faith. Alice, say hi to Maeve. No need to hide your face. Up in the league of rave. You can call me Superman, but I don't go for Lois Lane. Pick the white trash juice lane with the slowest brain. I'm a cop to blame. The second my couple's lane. Gator and Hoggy same. Dumb niggas all the same. Flamenco, Mimico, I see now why your ass is single. It's simple, your sister's in the basement screaming, let me go, I got no talent. But I guess I've got a talent for gas and art. But I don't mean I'll crash hard, just that you're my passenger. They love MC Jarbo. Of course, I want to hear the gun. Come on, Matt, share that shit with everyone.
Hi, man. Dad will never have to improvise. No missions or plan to try to crowdfund feeding all these kids that he's had. So where's the next one going to be, dog? Michigan, man. Can't be that many fat chicks who like these pics in Japan. The West to be the world's best non-visiting dad. The worst shit on his laptop makes even the president sad. This nigger went from Allah Akbar, wa alaikum salam, to a straight bitch that needs like 8 fucking acres of land.
Before I get and die this, you're always invited. You know what? Fuck you. You're always invited. Before I get and die this, you're always invited. Before I get and die this, you're always invited. You've been a bitch since I first saw your fucking bitch ass face. I know exactly who you are, so I don't want to mince any words. You ever seen this motherfucker? Fuck! Bitch ass motherfucker! Just like that. The gun becomes the violent one. 500 pounds, 5'1", nigga, your ass is gonna be the Bible, son. When the gun becomes the violent one, all these bitches like Riley run. So watch out, cause you might be 1 second away from being finally done. You shake like a leaf, man. I'm so savage with the beef. But how am I gonna eat beef sandwich with neurological damage in my teeth? Really shouldn't be so embarrassed. I'm known to get my ass beat by a leaf of salad, but Riley salad ain't what you need. Exercise to me is like fucking kryptonite. But if I don't see blood on your lip tonight, Negro, you're gonna end up a kryptonite. You choke. Your whole neighborhood's gonna watch your bitch ass choke. If I can find my dick, that's dick. That's shit in your throat. And now my girl is messaging me. Can you bring back my CP? Like, roll up on this fool's kryptonite. This bitch wants to start wrestling me. We're about to make a big mess in the streets. It means nothing to me. Just another underwear street. Fuck! just like that. The gun becomes the violent one. 500 pounds, 5'1", nigga, your ass is gonna be the Bible, son. When the gun becomes the violent one, all these bitches like Riley run. So watch out, cause you might be 1 second away from being finally done. First day, I was so hurt they pushed my face down in the dirt day. Said I'd be getting raped by Thursday. I said, wait, is there no other way? I can't survive among niggers so asinine that they dip my shit in gasoline and set my fat ass alight for my birthday. Fire up the wordplay, but I can't disguise acts of crime. They know that I'm not here because I drink beers, box with the cops, and pass the line. Are you paying attention? I really have no recollection of any type of anime porn collection. That's not mine. These guys harass the whites and pack a southern fried parasite with so much dick I go to the toilet. And I'm pro-lives and paralyzed from the waist down. I guess no different than any other gay now. Established that I'm a faggot, but how the fuck are all these guys gay now? Ever heard of Biz Marquee? Good. Well, I'm Skit Marquee, and I shit myself on a 6-hour stream. Are you sure you want to do this shit to me? No. Just like that. The gun becomes the violent one. 500 pounds, 5'1", nigga, your ass is gonna be the Bible, son. When the gun becomes the violent one, all these bitches like Riley run. So watch out, cause you might be 1 second away from being finally done. Just like that. The gun becomes the violent one. 500 pounds, 5'1", nigga, your ass is gonna be the Bible, son. When the gun becomes the violent one, all these bitches like Riley run. So watch out, cause you might be 1 second away from being finally done.
Merry Christmas, buddy. Fuck you, bitch, motherfucker, and I will see you in court, bitch. I'm not playing. I'm not fucking around, dude. I'm not fucking around at all, bitch.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Curse of Judgment. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Had to go help my wife. That's why I had to play a second video. Shit. Okay, so let's yeah, see, I'm like completely thrown off of what we're going to be talking about tonight now. Okay, but in all seriousness, I did want to talk a little bit about this Amber Heard stuff, and we'll bring it up here for just a little bit because right after this, we'll talk about the John Swan situation, and I guess Bunk put up all of these calls that John Swan had. It just, again, all it does is confirm what most people already thought about John Swan and what a lot of us speculated he was doing behind the scenes. Manipulating a 15-year-old girl into putting out a Me Too accusation against somebody. And then when it all blows up because it's obviously just complete bullshit, he abandons the 15-year-old, basically says he had nothing to do with any of it, and then slowly, actually, let me see, do I have the tweet pulled up? Give me just 1 second. Yeah, fucking Boblax. Aiden trickling out info about John Swan day by day instead of all at once is diabolical. I mean, it really is, because I don't think you've noticed, but John Swan's like gone completely quiet about everything that's been going on. Originally, the guy originally, the guy was saying things like, oh, what is this? GG Evan, thank you for the tip. Sent a Ralph video for you to play in Twitter DMs. You know what I'm gonna do is, if I take a hit, I've got another I have two more videos that we can play in between. But I'll take a look at what you sent, because we're gonna play I guess like a highlight clip. Okay, so there was a debate that happened last Friday between Nick Fuentes and Medicare, and I'm like, it's like an 8-hour stream, 8 hours plus long stream, and I'm just like not interested in sitting through all of that. But you know, I've seen people like upload certain clips and shit like that. There's like a 30-minute video mostly shitting on Ethan Ralph, which I mean, look, if there's any reason to sit there and watch that shit, it's to shit on Ethan Ralph for hosting it. But bro, play the UGA Natty celebration vid. Send it to me over DMs and I'll pull it up. But anyways, yes, I saw this and I was just like, I think that Boblox is like 100% correct here, because look, John Swan at first was saying he was going to fight it. He even said he was going to be putting out videos for all of the misinformation that was being spread about him, and the people that were like blowing this out of proportion. Oh my god, dude, it's literally the same shit he was gonna do in the Dream situation, right? When he was getting busted on the Dream shit, he was gonna put out a video, and then when it looked like things were a little bit more shaky, he didn't put the video out. He released the audio on SoundCloud for the video instead. And so like then Aiden starts slowly releasing information on John Swan, and recently they dropped like all of these phone calls, which is just nuts. I mean, I'm not gonna say dirty pull, I'm really not, but like you know, the thing is, John Swan can't really lie well, first off, I don't think John Swan is an effective liar, but he cannot come up with an effective lie for anything because he literally doesn't know what they're going to drop on him next. So he's kind of fucked here. And I mean, personally, from where I'm sitting, I'm just like, good, you know, because this guy's a piece of shit, and we'll go more into that when we get into the topic tonight. And then let's see here. A good one. Good one. Now I'll just jump into the story. I want to save the other stuff. Oh wait, not that one. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay, so it is official. Elon Musk has... Wait, why is Donald Trump trending in Indiana? I mean, okay. It's got to be people freaking out that Donald Trump is probably going to be unbanned, and other people celebrating the idea that Donald Trump is going to be unbanned. But Elon Musk is the new private owner of Twitter. And look, there's I don't want to say mixed reaction, because there's the typical reaction, but you know, I like Tug. I really do. Tug, that umbrella guy. And you know, if you're watching his coverage of the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial, if you're not watching it, you should be. But he basically stated that, like, you know, Elon Musk, he isn't really for free speech. You know, he's a big supporter of the ACLU, shit like that. And I saw that reaction. That's probably the most like tempered criticism of Elon Musk buying Twitter. But I mean, let's be real. The more typical reactions to it are either outright celebration of him buying it, outright and overt panic that he is buying it, which then separates into two sub-factors of why they say it's going to be bad. But I do want to talk about the thing Tug is saying about this, because I do agree with some of the stuff that he's saying, but I also think that his general warnings are kind of like, okay, so like there are people saying that, oh yo, if Elon Musk buys Twitter, well, you know, he's gonna censor his critics, and their evidence for that is that he tried to like buy somebody off when they were like tracking his private flights, and that he tried to also pay somebody off when he called somebody online a pedophile. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying these are good things, but I mean, if I have to compare that to what's like actually going on right now on Twitter, so much worse, substantially worse. And realistically, if there is any chance of the platform getting better, I think it does need to happen from within, because as much as I like the idea of alternatives, the alternatives keep failing because it's not just Twitter. It's the fact that Twitter has the entire user base. And whenever a competitor shows up to compete with Twitter, and it gains any kind of sizable user base, I'm not talking about like, oh, they have half as many users. I just mean like it starts to gain like a growing active user base. Then you see the app stores completely shut them out. When you have shit like that going on, that's underhanded. That's completely underhanded, and I don't think that there is a way that the free market can actually compete with that, because you basically have I mean, I forget the actual terms for it, but you have all of this massive multi-billion dollar corporations playing interference. So if you try to compete with Twitter, it's not going to happen. Look what happened with Gab. And I'm not saying that Gab is the best social media. I never used it. I think I created an account to try their like super secret private network thingy that they were doing. But like, I don't know how good of a social media app it was. All I know is that before anyone could really use it, it got accused of being the Nazi platform, and it got like banned. And I'm just going, okay. Well, when you have shit like that going on, if anything even comes close to Twitter, it's going to get shut down. It's going to have before Elon Musk bought it, you're going to have all of these media outlets writing these articles about these apps, accusing them of being hate speech outlets, shit like that. Then they're going to take it over to the platforms, and they're going to go, hey, look at this app here, and look at how it's promoting hate speech and shit like that. Why are you allowing them to market on the App Store? It's bullshit like that. That's why you really don't see people on the right leave Twitter, because when you go to these other social media apps, generally they're kind of trash. I mean, like, Trump started one, the Truth one, and he doesn't even use it. I mean, like, dude, I mean, you know, say all the shit you want about Jack Dorsey. At least Jack Dorsey used fucking Twitter. I mean, like, dude, that's like the most basic shit, right? But anyways, yeah, no, it's I think the general criticism of the idea that Elon Musk owning Twitter is going to be bad because Elon Musk is going to censor people, I think that's just stupid and wrong. And as much as I like Tug, I think that his criticism is probably more based in the fact that, to my understanding, Elon Musk did back Amber Heard in a lot of the shit that Amber Heard was doing to Johnny Depp. And I think that that's true. So, like, I'm with him on that stuff, but, like, I don't think that I like the stuff with Elon Musk donating to the ACLU, I think is more of a, if I give these people money, then when I get criticized and they call me a racist and shit, I can just point to all the money I donate to the ACLU, and the ACLU is going to defend me because they want my money. I think that that's probably more logical than super secretly Elon Musk actually wants to, like, buy Twitter so he can ultra censor people. Like, I don't know, man. Like, the stuff that's going on with Twitter right now is just so fucking absurdly, obscenely awful that literally, and I mean literally, anybody else being in charge would probably be better in some way, shape, or form. I mean, honestly, almost anyone. God damn. I mean, these people are fucking awful. I thought it was great too, the way this whole thing went down. But again, we'll save that. We'll save that. Let's see here. Where's the so this is highlights from the trial. Just to give like a basic rundown, Johnny Depp is finished with his testimony. He's finished with the cross-examination. But the cross-examination of Johnny Depp was just, I mean, it was nuts. And by nuts, okay, hold on. Do I have the clip? You guys have got to see this. Because this part here is just... I think it's this part. Okay,
damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me he'd sustained an injury on one of his fingers.
Rejection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question.
Oh.
Next question.
Okay, you said it's sustained of...
Okay, so I mean, it's been shit like that going on. The lawyer asked the question, and look, he obviously doesn't know what the guy's gonna say, and so the guy goes, "Well, yeah, Dr. Kipper said he had an injury," and he goes like, "A hearsay," and I'm like, "Oh my god, dude!" It was really bad today. I was tuning in and out at work, and there was basically parts where he would like, okay, so he would try to introduce something, and obviously Depp's attorneys say objection, right? And I think it's like objection foundation, something like that. Just whatever. And he was starting to get really upset and pissy, and like the judge is interrupting him, and the judge is going like, well, this is a new thing. You have to tell us what this is about. And like, you can just see the guy was just so fucking mad. Okay, it was I don't know if it was true. I think I have the Paul Bettany thing, or I did maybe yesterday. But Paul Bettany, I guess, got chewed out by Amber Heard in front of his son, and I guess the son tried to like say something, and Amber Heard just like put the son into tears, like just like a vicious bitch. It's pretty fucked up. I mean, it's just like one of the things that they were talking about in the court. I mean, they tried to make Depp sound awful. They tried to like pull this shit. Yeah, Roddenborg. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, how did... Okay, Amber Heard gets an attorney called Roddenborg? Like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck you think you're doing? Roddenborg. Like, if there's any more apt name for just a slimy fucking attorney, it would be Roddenborg. Like, dude needs to, like, get a legal name change, because that just sucks to have. Roddenborg. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, Roddenborg was having mini meltdowns. Oh, sorry. Ugh. Roddenborg was having like major like it was funny. He was getting like all mad, and I mean, they had such a terrible time trying to dismantle Johnny Depp on Cross. I mean, really, everything that they did on Cross did not make them look good. I can't think of any day during that trial in which the defense looked competent. Like, I'm being serious. Like, just in general, look competent. Also, I guess this was Thursday. Somebody went around outside of the courthouse and put flyers up on everyone's cars, which potentially maybe even the jurors' cars, which I'm not entirely sure on that one. but they got, I guess, everyone in like the parking lots and shit. With you know, basically stating that Amber Heard has been abused and there's a whole hate campaign and there are all these bots and like it's all propaganda against Amber Heard, like stupid shit like that. But I'm like, dude, there's a trial going on and this is what her supporters are doing. She's already had her her like right hand minion, this Eve Barlow bitch. It was great. So she gets thrown out because I guess she gave the judge fake evidence to get one of Johnny Depp's witnesses tossed out of court. And the thing is, the witness was apparently watching clips of the trial, and she did admit that in court, which unfortunately that is an automatic disqualification. But the way that they did it was to basically take a Instagram post, I think, from 2021 and use that as evidence to state that she was watching clips of the trial and posting about it. And I'm like, bro, that's just completely fucked. The day after that happened, Depp's attorneys came in and got Eve Barlow thrown out. And Kai, I see what you're saying when you say Eve Barlow is her girlfriend. But in court, Amber Heard's attorneys stated Eve Barlow is not Amber Heard's girlfriend, and Eve Barlow is not a journalist. So they also had no objection, I guess, to Eve Barlow being thrown out the court too. So she's gone, she's done, which is good. Because she was tweeting during the fucking trial. I'm like, you got the fucking judge who puts these orders out, and it seems like Amber Heard's fucking side is the one that constantly keeps breaking these rules. I guess people got in trouble because when Heard's attorney was having his little meltdowns, the court started to laugh. And look, obviously that's inappropriate during a trial, so the judge had to say something. But I'm like, this is going so badly for this man. This is going so badly for her legal team. Like, I can see why. Like, they're so, like, I can see why he's so upset. And again, we're gonna see what happens, because I think at this point, Depp's side is done, and I'm pretty sure they're moving on to the defense and their witnesses, which should be very interesting. Like, I honestly have no clue who she's going to have come on, because Depp had people come out against her that you would think would side with her. And more to the point, like, I don't know what evidence they're going to actually be able to present to state that Depp was abusing Amber Heard that's going to be stronger than Amber Heard on video stating that she was abusing him. Well, okay, she says that she hit him. She hit him. She didn't punch him. She meant to slap him, but it wasn't quite a slap. But it wasn't a punch. She didn't punch him. She didn't punch him. She hit him, but she didn't punch him. I'm like, okay, that's okay, all right. I don't know what they think they have on him, because on cross, their main evidence against Johnny Depp was Amber Heard would call Johnny Depp, or in these sessions with Johnny Depp would state, and that's when you hit me, and then something else. And Johnny Depp wouldn't deny it. He just called her a fat ass. And I'm like, I started laughing. I was in my office at work, and I started laughing. Like, dude, that was honestly they think that because Amber Heard was accusing Johnny Depp, that Johnny Depp not outright denying it right then there on the spot, that means that Johnny Depp must have actually been abusing her, because he just called her a fat ass. Like, like, dude, so I guess like one thing that Depp had said was that she would basically state that he would black out, and before he blacked out he would hit her and shit, and then he would black out, and then he'd wake up and he wouldn't remember anything. And Depp would be like, I didn't black out, I just fell asleep and I didn't hit you. But that's what she was doing to him. So we have like physical evidence of the abuse Amber Heard committed against Johnny Depp. We have Amber Heard actually admitting to physically hurting Johnny Depp. We also have, and I think this is probably the strongest thing, we have her on video stating that Johnny Depp won't fight her and will just choose to run away. And we also have her mocking him and calling him a coward for like choosing to not get into physical confrontations with her. So their key evidence is that when Amber Heard would then turn around and basically go, oh, you blacked out and also you hit me, apologize, because he wasn't denying it each and every time she would do that shit to him. That means that, oh, clearly he did it. Now the second thing, the second thing that they have is, I guess, okay. The second thing that they have is going to be really fucked for them, because like they tried to claim that he beat her so like they didn't describe him like smacking her across the face, which, to be clear, would still be wrong and would still be something where I do think he should lose his job and lose his opportunities if he actually did do these things. But they didn't do that. No. They claim that Johnny Depp was like beating the ever-loving shit out of her, dragging her around their apartment, smashing windows, breaking doors, and I'm like, dude, like, bro, like, I broke my pinky and it has to be in a cast. This bitch was apparently thrown through a fucking window and was completely fine. She has this special magical cream that she puts on her face, and after like 12 hours, it basically removes all injury. It's nuts. It's actually crazy that's the story that this dumb bitch is going with, and she wonders why people are making fun of her. I'm blown away by just how dumb some people are. But this is like next level kinds of stupid that we are dealing with here. JD has the whole. Oh, that'd be interesting. Oh, hashtag me poo. Okay, so this was awesome. People have known about this story for a while, but okay, so there are a few different instances that pissed off Amber Heard. But to my understanding, this is related to Johnny Depp showing up late to her birthday party. So, the way I understand this worked is Johnny Depp, right, gets like told that he lost over $500,000. To my understanding, it was stolen from him. I don't know the entire backstory to this, but he was informed of losing all of this money, and Amber Heard was having a birthday party at the time. Well, so Johnny Depp didn't show up on time for the birthday party because, well, he's got told he lost like $500 million, over $500 million. Yeah, okay, yeah, the makeup didn't exist until 2017. Well, Redsky, if people are here for John Swan stuff, then fucking join the stream. I've been waiting for one of you guys to hop in. Anyways. Also, I have the John Swan stuff ready for after this. Okay. So, Amber Heard gets really mad at Johnny Depp. And I guess the next day, the cleaners show up to, straighten up the apartment and everything, and there's like a like mountain of shit on Johnny Depp's side of the bed, like a mountain of shit, and like this bitch tried blaming their small little dogs for it, and I'm just going like, oh my god, and you got like everybody in the house is going like, nope, I've seen those dogs shit. They're not capable of what we saw on that bed. This is so fucked up. It's like really fucked up. So hashtag me poo was trending. Amber Turd was trending. This entire trial has been just pure fucking comedy for people on the outside. Now look, here's the thing. If you're watching the trial in court, I wonder how you're actually viewing everything, because again, when we see like Amber Heard caught off camera, there's no clue if the jury is actually paying attention that hard and sees Amber Heard at the times where she's like giggling and laughing, you know, when she thinks the camera is off of her, she's completely different. When she thinks the camera is on her, she starts tearing up, acting emotional, shit like that. People on the outside are watching clips side by side of her going from completely emotional and in tears and upset to just smiling and giggling like 5 seconds later. It's nuts. But again, like both these people are actors, so like kind of had to expect it. Yeah, 4-pound dogs, 8-pound pile of crap. Yeah, no, that's nuts. That's nuts. Like I mean, dude, there's a meme, and it's like like, oh god, I'm not gonna go into it because I can't actually pull it up. Let me just read these tips really quick. GG Evan, thank you for the tip. So many people getting their accounts back on Twitter after Elon bought the site. You, Crow, Grim, and a few others except for Lucky Phil. He got suspended for 12 hours. Too bad for the diabetic from down under. LOL. Fuck Lucky Phil. But like honestly, the stuff with Elon Musk taking over Twitter is not going to be for a while. The thing is, I'm really curious if Elon Musk is going to make the algorithms public, because that would completely change how they run things. Mr. Champion Lambo 446 for 420. Good to have you back, Crow. Wishing you nothing but the best. I sent you the UJ Natty reaction vid via Twitter DM on your Crow J account. Hashtag justice for Johnny Depp. The vid has no copyright. It's only 2 minutes long of crazy shit. All right, I'll take a look at it. Hey,
Zombie Fox said you fell off.
What?
Zombie Fox wanted me to tell you that you fell off.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Do you know what that means?
I mean, I guess, but I don't really care.
Do you know what? Okay, so tell me what it means to fall off. Show everybody you're not a boomer, Crow.
Doesn't it mean like you're not gaining as much relevancy anymore?
Redsky, what do you think? Did he pass?
I think that sounds about right.
I mean, I know I'm like really not like dumbing it down, but that's basically what it means. I mean, here's the thing. No, here's the thing. Honestly, it wouldn't be wrong though. I think everybody in commentary is falling off because like nobody's bringing in the same amount of views anymore.
I mean,
okay.
YouTube's purging.
Yeah, dude. That's why you see a lot of people trying to transition out of doing commentary and doing other
Tipster's
things.
Lost like 1,000 subs like this month or something.
Tipster nuked his server. Did you see that?
I mean,
Tipster's done a lot of things.
You know, if there's anything that man could do to save his fat hide for like another few months, nuking his Discord server probably makes the most sense. Because I imagine he gets up to some shit in Discord.
He always has drama with small creators like he was fighting with some other guy named Triton Lord or some shit.
There was like a weird.
Sorry. Let me just be clear. And when I say like he gets into some weird shit, I don't want to be accused of starting rumors. I mean like.
Well, yeah, I was gonna be like Crow.
Yeah, he gets into drama like Sen was saying with small creators. That's what I mean.
For no reason.
He starts shit on Discord with people for no fucking reason. Like
Discord is a mistake.
Yeah, so
this
like.
Would be like.
Well, look what's going on with John Swan right now. All this shit from Discord is leaking out against him.
Tipster was one of the number one John Swan supporters for a hot second.
Crow, on the topic of John Swan, do you know about the John Swan situation?
Yeah. So I would listen to the only call I didn't listen to I think was like half of the Pieman call. Because I kind of already knew the situation that happened there.
Well, the Pieman thing happened a while, it's the new Pieman call that got leaked, right?
Yeah. I think that was the one that
I didn't listen to that one.
No, the one at the end was the Cammy call. I mean, look, my thing about those calls is it really only confirms what we already speculated about John Swan.
That's what this is the thing that kind of shocks me is it's like I see some like people in the community and some creators even acting like they're kind of shocked, and it's like, no, ever since the dream situation was the prime example that should have shown you that John Swan is like, he's gonna backstab you guys, he's not trustworthy.
Okay,
so it's kind of funny to see these people be like, oh, John Swan, how could you?
Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm not. I nobody wants to look at Monk's fucking face.
What are you doing?
Ew.
What the fuck?
I'm covering fucking Bunk's face on the fucking stream.
Why are you posting Bunk's face in this?
Because he fucking, for some reason, this
asshole.
Yeah, you doxed Bunk. What the fuck is wrong with you?
This piece of shit.
Yo, on the topic of doxing, real quick, did you see how your brother tried to justify your dox?
Yeah, I did, and I'm just like, dude, really?
I got sent
what a
by
fucking
someone,
dumbass.
and they're like, "Yo, is this guy stupid or like?"
There we go.
Like, for real, right now.
There we go.
Yeah.
Isn't that better than seeing fucking Bunk's face on the stream?
I don't know. I can't see what's on the screen.
I'm not looking right now.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't share it.
No, it's not even that. We're just playing a game, so we can't.
Oh, okay. Well, first off, I'll share the screen anyways. But like, I'm just playing Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Well, I don't want to see fucking
No.
Yeah, I don't want to like look at this person's face while I'm listening to a phone call.
There's more disgusting people in the community.
I'm pretty sure nobody in the fucking comments wants either. Okay, real quick, just to finish up on this Johnny Depp stuff. Close these tabs out.
Jonathan Depp.
Jonathan.
Oh, okay. This is funny. Okay, look, this whole trial thing. I know you two probably haven't been paying much attention to it at all, but this Rodenborg guy who's defending Heard tried to say that Depp cut off his own finger.
Oh my! What a dumbass! Oh.
Well, they say because he's like, I don't know, dude. Like, it's a really stupid argument. The thing is, they try to say that Depp's an abuser and that he's an alcoholic and he takes a bunch of drugs, and then when he does those things, he gets violent. But the problem with that is Heard takes just as many drugs and gets just as drunk.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, I mean, like, and every witness is testifying to that so far. And I'm not, look, I think they both obviously have problems, just like Depp's the only one that sought treatment for it. Heard just
Depp's the only one who's innocent in this situation.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, big time. That's that big time. But like he like said during the trial, was like, dude, playing guitar was the one thing that, like, you know, it makes me like truly happy. And I'm like, oh, dude, you know, it's like that's even more fucked up. This bitch took away something from him that made him happy.
Oh wait, he can't play guitar anymore. Like I think because I saw the cut on his finger. Not all his finger is gone, so can he technically still play?
No, he can. I'm just talking about when she cut off his finger. At the time, she took away his ability to do something that like made him happy.
Dude, wait. So what was the what was Amber Heard's defense attorney reasoning.
I mean, like like I already said, they, even though they have video of her admitting to hitting him and video of her mocking, I say video, I mean like audio tape, of her like mocking him for refusing to fight her and walking away instead. They tried to imply that Johnny Depp is the actual abusive one, because when Amber Heard would accuse him of being violent on tape, Johnny Depp, instead of denying it, just turned around and called her a fat ass.
Well,
like, yeah, fuck that bitch. I mean, look, let's be honest, right? If someone was like accusing one of you guys of something that you didn't do, like, yeah, sure, like you might.
I mean, that happens to us on a pretty.
I call Phil a fucking fat ass for that too.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like at a certain point, you're probably just going to insult the other person.
Yeah.
Well, okay. The other thing is, like, he basically said, "Look, I can't go back there because, like, if I go back there, it's gonna be a bloodbath." And they're like, "Oh, because you said it would be a bloodbath, that means you were gonna get violent." I'm like, "Oh." He leaves, and she says he leaves because he won't hit her. But you're saying that he's
an abuser.
He's the abuser because if he goes back there, he's threatening to hit her.
Roboting.
Oh shit, am I?
Booga booga.
Am I better now?
No.
No?
Nope.
Still no?
Okay. Oh, now I can hear you.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Much better.
Yeah,
buddy.
Okay. Okay, so so
Bro
like
doesn't even know about our insiders. I love it.
Probably not. Okay. Roddenborn. Hearsay, Johnny Depp. I haven't finished my sentence. How do you know? Like, dude, it was really bad. This guy was getting very, very, very mad with the Depp during the trial today. Okay.
And then you shift to Bunk, like it's like, oh, Bunk was mad at Johnny Depp.
No, we're moving on to the John Swan shit. Okay, right. So reactions from Diorio, John Swan's best friend.
We don't need to do Crucible anymore, son.
Alright.
I'd be willing to have a convo with John Swan where I ask him a lot of community questions to help flesh out his positions. There's a lot of stuff going around, and I think, okay, let's be honest.
What?
Let's be real.
Wait, when did he tweet this?
This is like 12 hours ago.
Oh.
Maybe I'm biased here, but I think I'd be the best choice. I'm probably... Okay, look, I'm not trying to be a dick, right?
Oh, what?
I'm not trying to be a dick,
course,
right?
That shows a lot of bias right there.
But if I were John Swan, and I was a sneaky, snaky, conniving sack of shit who always lies, would I choose to go on to a one-on-one conversation with Diorio, my friend, who
Holy
the last
shit,
time I got into...
He's like it again.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Guys, it's you. It's literally you.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah,
is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking game your point.
It's both of us? Are you joking?
Well, it's not affecting me on the stream, so I don't know what to tell you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hope you're not gaslighting us.
I know, right?
I would... Okay, first off, I'm not gaslighting. But second... fuck off. Okay, so I saw a theory online that she cut his fingers because guitar was his first love and she was jealous.
I
Dude.
wouldn't be surprised.
Look, I don't think it was that. I just think that the bitch is psychotic. Look, man, you know what? The thing is, realistically, I don't want to see John Swan do a one-on-one conversation with anyone. I'm just done with John Swan at this point.
The weird thing is, it's like, why would John get in a one-on-one call with Diorio when he the last thing didn't go very well?
Well, the last time he was the last time he was in a one-on-one call, he got everything put out into the public on him. And you know what? Horsefucker. It's because now it's okay to shit on John Swan.
Oh wait, he came out of the woodworks again. Yeah, I forgot he was
alive. Guys, it's okay to shit on John Swan now. So of course, you know, of course, the horsefucker came out of hiding. He managed to limp out of the stables.
Connor is a king.
For a while.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Here is John Swan lying in his private account, saying that he didn't lie to Cammy in the private call, and that he is the unluckiest man ever. This guy is so deluded he lies to himself on private. LMFAO. I genuinely want to fucking end it all. I did not lie to him at any point during our conversation. I've been trying to get in contact with him for the past 40 minutes, but he won't pick up. Why does this shit always happen to me? I feel like the unluckiest man ever.
What the fuck?
Guys,
that's so delusional.
Guys, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. He was trying to call Cammy to explain it. If only he could talk to Cammy. If only he could just talk to Cammy and explain to him how everyone else is lying.
Dude, you see, like, John Swan's getting blacklisted in real time, though. Like, I saw Psych Draws was, like, the latest person to leak DMs with John Swan, basically being like, yeah, we're done.
God damn, dude.
Like, dude, the fucker isn't gonna have any people helping him out with his videos. No one's gonna do art for him anymore. Yeah, it's, I mean, he did it to himself. What goes around comes around, so... I mean, we're seeing it with other people, too. But...
Look, I have an idea. John Swan just needs to disappear, okay? Like, completely
needs to go
disappear.
gone Swan.
No. He needs to disappear. And by that, I mean, like, completely disappear. John Swan, like, delete your account entirely, right? Okay? Wait 1 year, okay? 1 year, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit shorter.
He won't be able to help himself.
But then you come back, not as John Swan. Okay, see, this is my brilliant idea here. Okay, guys? You come back as Sean Dove, and you're British now. You're no longer Australian. Yeah, dude, he just completely he's basically gonna die and come back as a completely different person because he is so fucked. There is no redemption for John Swan.
All those subscribers
gone.
What to do.
Gone, yeah. Gone. But see, here's the thing. He has to do it. He has no choice. He is so fucked that like the name John Swan is less than dirt in value.
Well, yeah.
Like if you have okay. Let's talk about monetary, right? If you have a single dollar, right? Okay? And there is a John Swan, okay? And he is willing to sell himself to you for that single dollar. Well, see, here's the thing. By losing that dollar, you actually went down in value by about, like, I want to say $1,000 or so a month. Every month, it's just like negative value of like $1,000 fucking dollars. That's how toxic this man is. That's how bad he is. So, like, look, my idea. Look, when I heard John Swan talk for the first time, I legitimately thought that this guy was British. I'm not kidding. I thought he was fucking. I thought
British
he was fucking
and Australians sound quite
similar.
They
sound so similar. Dude, Sean Dove. He comes back. He's a polite little British lad. He's never been involved in any controversy, and he could like get into something completely unrelated to commentary, but that still, like, you know, requires a semi decent editor. What do you think? Okay. So what's your solution? He has an apartment. He has to pay for it.
The solution is to just stop acknowledging his existence and let him fade away.
Yeah, but
he needs to figure shit out on his own.
No, but like, look, okay, I get that, but like, what is he actually gonna do? Like, he cannot keep making videos as John Swan.
No, he's gonna. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna cry about like not being able to pay his rent. And then people are going to feel bad for him. It's going to be a cycle.
Who is going to feel bad for him?
Commentary community.
I swear to fucking God, if they say they feel bad for him, they need to be slapped across the face.
I mean, we're seeing more outrage in this situation because it's like...
Because he did it again!
Well, it's not even that. It's arguably worse.
Yes, no, it is that. It is that. He did it again, and it hasn't even been like half a year. It hasn't even been that many months. And this motherfucker already fucked up again. And this one's really bad. Dude, the dream shit, that was just because he lied to his friends and was trying to monetize it for views.
This is worse than the dream situation.
Oh my god, this is so much worse than the dream situation. He set up a 15-year-old girl to accuse an 18-year-old of grooming them. And then, when it all blew up in that girl's face, he abandoned her and threw it all at her feet. And then he lied to his friends again! And to everybody else again! And then he said he was going to make videos to discredit everyone talking about him. What a massive piece of shit!
I mean, again, Crow, it's not out of character for this guy, and people are acting like it is.
I know it's not out of character for him, but I'm like, dude, I've been waiting for this day, right? I've been waiting for the day when the swans come home to roost and take a massive shit on people in fucking commentary, because let's be very clear, we all knew who John Swan was. We all know that this is not abnormal behavior. We all know that this isn't even like the third time this has happened. Those idiots are the ones who keep accepting him back. And why'd they accept John Swan back? Well, I think it's because John Swan was making this really awesome stream against Kai Weiss, right? The easiest fucking target imaginable. And good for him. Good for him. He managed to not completely fuck it up. Which, I mean, I know that sounds like not like a super low bar to clear for fucking John Swan, but like it really isn't. It really fucking isn't. But then they all threw themselves at his feet. Because, you remember that amazing video that everybody was sucking off going after technicals? Like the dishonest shit that he pulled?
No.
Zero
Again,
shame.
it's like we called this. We called this.
I mean,
this is no surprise.
It's absolutely no surprise, right? So now we're in another situation where for some reason, and like someone really needs to figure this out, why John Swan is consistently getting involved in minors' sexual
that's the other thing that
shit. Like he'll get involved with like 18-year-olds and 17-year-olds sexting.
Well, no,
it's the weirdest shit for me.
No, here's the thing that I just don't understand is it's like he has some weird obsession with going after people and like going out of his way. Like, let me know and emphasize going out of his way to try and smear people as pedophiles or something, or as sexual predators. It's like a pattern of behavior with him.
He does it all the time.
Like, it's very fucking weird.
Well, the thing is, it's not like he doesn't know it's not like he's sitting there and he's doing. Yeah. I mean, like, it's not a situation where like he doesn't understand what he's doing is wrong. He clearly does because no, I was gonna say because when he gets busted for it, he tried to deny ever calling the guy a pedophile, this Cammy guy a pedophile, and then I think it was Aiden or somebody else who dropped the DM showing that he was calling this Cammy person a pedophile behind the scenes before any of the information dropped. Like, John, goddamn dude. Like, here's the thing. If he honestly had come out and said anything in the nature of I believe the girl's story, and that's all he said, I got it wrong, but I believed her story at the time, he probably could have gotten a pass on it. Because there's so much goodwill for him.
It got leaked with the edits that he made to that document, and he straight up like took stuff that she said and like deleted it and made his own shit up.
He made it so much worse. Actually, do we have the?
He sensationalized it, but then again, he also like.
I'm pretty.
Fucking, I don't know.
I'm pretty
Losing my
sure
train of thought right
that if I'm not mistaken, we posted it in the Fapping Flamingo. I have those.
That's psych draws.
Yeah, I'll pull that up. But I'm looking for the edits that he had made. I know that we had posted those in our chat. I'm just trying to find them. Up. Never fun life. Okay. Oh wait. Are these more DMs with John Swan?
I don't know, and then like it comes out, like according to technicals, John had like pre-made memes for when the doc was gonna drop and everything on Cammy.
Oh god,
and
he's
that
so
was,
malicious. He's
like,
so
no,
fucking
dude,
malicious.
It's like this guy's like psychotic.
Okay,
He has everything pre-planned like a fucking supervillain. It's insane.
Johnny Feral Cat was right.
What is this? Okay, I don't think she's necessarily bad, but girl brings bad juju with her. She's super bad news, really easily influenced. I don't think she has any original thoughts at all. Just goes with what people tell her. Yeah, I think what Cam did was odd and all, and he agrees.
Talking about Liz.
Oh, Swan, you sack of shit! Oh god, it wasn't just that he was like, okay, dude. He was behind the scenes. He was telling people, "Oh yeah, she's easily influenced." Oh, you are such a piece of shit.
I mean,
that's what you were doing. He was like, "Oh yeah, this is my easiest mark." Oh, you sack of shit, dude. Look, my idea. Look, hey, you may think it's ridiculous, but I'm telling you, the only way for this idiot to have a career on YouTube is for him to die and come back as British YouTuber Sean Dove.
No, but let me just say, like, people like this Liz person, they're kind of a good example of the main demographic of commentary. Is they are they're young, they're minors, they're easily influenced, they're perfect for people exploiting narratives.
He's totally fucking exploiting this girl. Okay, Pescator's in the chat. When I hired John, he had much more sense than he does now. Oh god, I doubt it. I don't know what has happened to him now. I think he's greedy. I think
I almost forgot about that.
I think he's greedy. I think he's an ego.
You created this monster. I'm kidding.
Pescator.
I'm gonna get cold. Ugh. But anyways, like I think the thing now with him is I think he's always been dishonest. Right? I think he's always been dishonest. I think this has always been who he is.
I always thought he was a scumbag. Dude, way back before like the dream shit happened, he accused Scrubby and Cyrus of like being bad influences on kids with gaming commentary videos.
Well,
isn't that fucking weird?
Well, look.
Australian
he said it was harmful for children.
Australian moment.
Because it was like the leafy content was harmful to children. Like, what the fuck, Swan? Jesus Christ.
I mean, dude, look at right over here. I only read through 40% or so because I wasn't involved with the doc. He wrote like a massive chunk. Massive chunk. Oh, I had nothing to do with that. You
mate.
Oh my god.
Don't put out of context, mate.
Don't even do the fucking mate shit right now. Don't do the
out of context, mate.
Okay, alright, hold on. I think I got the next one.
Okay,
make sure you give some more epic rants.
Well, I mean, like, I want to find the section that he rewrote. Do you guys have that?
Which one?
Okay, hold on. I have that. I'm trying to find there was somebody who posted the screenshot of the document, and then underneath it was John Swan's edit to the document.
Yeah, I think I have it.
Yeah, okay. I have his message with Liz where he's going over what they're gonna do. But first, let me pull this because
Don't be called Liz a hoe. I thought that was pretty funny.
Wait, what?
Don't be called Liz a hoe because Liz cheated on her boyfriend with that Cammy dude.
Well, look, she's 15. Okay.
And she cheated on her boyfriend with that Cammy guy. So
okay,
Dumpy
listen.
messaged her, and Dumpy was like, "You a hoe."
I know. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna judge anybody in that age group. I'm like, I'm like more than twice that girl's age. I'm not gonna comment on her sex life. What I will say though is, if you cheat on your boyfriend with some dude online, you're gonna get called a hoe, and you deserve to be called a hoe.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah! All right, okay. So listen, let's read through this. This is John Swan, and I think we all know he does this, but this is him throwing himself a pity party. Because and he's talking to fucking, that's Smaggle, right? Blue Squid Comms.
Yeah.
Why are you okay, John Swan? I know you're not the. I know that you're kind of like hyper intelligent and also hyper fucking stupid. But like, why are you trying to convince Smaggle? Why are there 34 people liking your bullshit fucking post? Because I made an impulsive mistake that ended up spiraling into something that has ruined my entire life and sent me into depression that
Bruh.
I tried to cover up something with lie after lie because I didn't know what else to do. I regret every single
lie.
That sounds so familiar. That sounds so fucking familiar. It's like you learned absolutely nothing, and then people are supposed to feel sorry for you when you get caught.
It's like Technical said.
I mean, it's exactly like Technical said. God. You know, it's hilarious, right? People are going to be shitting on John Swan, and that's what's going to be the popular thing to do unless commentary finds something else to talk about. And when they're doing that, eventually Technicals is going to show up on a couple of those streams, and he's going to be like shitting on them low-key while shitting on John Swan, because guess who took fucking John Swan back in?
Someone took John Swan back in again?
No, I'm talking about guess who took him back in after the fucking Pie Man shit happened. Guess who took him back in?
The CC.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't even just the Pie Man thing. The stuff with Dream happened after the Pie Man situation.
Mm-hmm.
And he lied to all of his friends. Took him back. Didn't matter.
I mean, they scolded him for like a couple months, and then they took him back.
Yeah, they did. And dude, even when this shit was happening, and I'm pretty sure Augie's stance on John Swan's changed now because of the new things that came out. But like when it was first happening, like, dude, there was enough there that other people would normally jump the gun. And, you know, I gotta say, props to Aiden for all the shitting that I think people do for Aiden. I will say this, whether or not I agree with him on everything, he seems to be the only one on like that section
He's the only
of commentary.
One who's consistent.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You don't have to agree with the guy, but at least he's fucking consistent. At least I don't have to sit there and go like, well, what are his motivations? I mean, it's pretty fucking clear. I mean, I might not agree with it, but like, it's not coming out of nowhere, and I can at least respect that. So I will say good on him. I will say good on him. But I don't understand why more people didn't jump on this shit. Because look,
because they thought it was going to go away.
I don't know
but
why.
No, it's like what John Swan does. He buries himself deeper, and then it gets worse. Because he's like doing this shit with like other people in the community, psych draws and all that, like going in their DMs, like talking about like gossiping and like trying to basically clear his name, but in the worst way possible. And then like all of it comes crashing down on him. Well, what goes around comes around. John Swan's the perfect example.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, though, it's I do think though, if you're going to keep accepting him back in, and I'm being very clear here, this is really bad. This is look, the Pie Man situation. I think
this is just not. I'd say this is arguably even worse than the Pie Man situation.
Yeah,
because
look,
he literally conspired.
He orchestrated this entire thing, and then not only abandoned the girl, and you know said he had nothing to do with it, then was behind the scenes telling everybody she was bad news and she was easily manipulated not to believe her. Like,
Yeah, that's so funny. He's like trying
man?
to play both sides.
Whoa.
It's like super fucked.
Well, no, he wasn't trying to play both sides. When it became clear that she was fucked, he was like, "Oh, abandon ship. Fuck that bitch. I'm out." Like, god damn, dude, that is cold blooded.
What is it with Australians
cold
and
blooded.
tactics behind the scenes in commentary? It seems like commentary Australians really suck.
Well, okay, I think what it is, I was saying how cold-blooded this shit is. There's a lot of crocodiles in Australia, and I think what's going on is they're learning from the cold-blooded reptiles around them, which is very unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
I think the science would agree with me. Sen, do you have any ideas?
No, I just think Phil's fat, and Phil's a loser. And the other thing, you remember that song? Yeah, that one. But it's a different Phil. It's not the Phil from the song.
I'm wondering what song you're talking about. I'm wondering if it's copyrighted.
DSP.
Okay, hold on. I think this is... Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, there are two ways you can go with this. One, I believe, is a lot better than the other, but they both have upsides and downsides to it. All right. Okay, so like, let's be clear. This is the absolute literal definition of orchestrating the entire fucking thing, you piece of shit. Option one is you stay completely anonymous and have someone else write a Google Doc on your behalf. Your name would be censored from the screenshots. The downside to this is that people may not believe it because they haven't seen a real victim. If it's all anonymous, how do they know it's not all made up? It'll probably lead to a lot of people doubting the story. You mean like Katie and the Ice Cubes? You fucking... Oh, I can't... We're not 2 hours in. I can't say it yet.
Well, I mean, he made that hit piece. It's only fair to bring it up. Zero shame, the pedophile cover-up.
Oh, God, fuck that guy.
That's essentially what it was. Let's be real.
It'll
That's
probably
what his
lead
video
to...
really meant.
Okay, we'll probably lead to a lot of... However, at the same time, it saves you public embarrassment and from you having to do anything at all. Oh my goodness. Like, the real fucked up thing here is everything he said was correct. And
hurry up and join.
What a sack of shit.
Hey, dude, I'm in the middle of a deep sight puzzle. Let me be for a moment.
That's gay.
No, you're gay. You're gay, son. Option two
Thank
is...
you, Crow.
You don't even know what the fuck we're talking about.
I know that you... I know that when you make closet jokes about Augie, you fantasize about it. Option two is to release some... Okay. No joke. Okay. Before Sen ever has the right to call anybody gay, I will make this very clear. This is a guy who went around for more than a year online as a literal trap and would regularly joke about how attracted he was to not only Augie, but also Turkey Tom.
What? Turkey Tom? I don't think Turkey Tom ever happened. I just said it was a cool, relatable.
Sorry. The Turkey
Augie,
Tom was plutonic.
That was one of the things.
Turkey Tom was plutonic. I think the Romans would refer to your love of Augie as Eros.
I don't know. Female Augie looks better than like male Augie, so I don't know. Female Augie exists.
What is it with
try to hit on that?
Commentary
I think all that means is that you're bisexual, but it's more like a 30-70 split.
What does that mean?
I mean, they do say that sexuality is a spectrum.
Yeah. So like, okay. Look,
What the fuck does that even mean?
Okay, basically, here's what it means,
like
right?
autism.
If you have a choice between
you have a preference.
You have a choice between female Augie and male Augie. You'll go for female Augie. But if you only have a choice between male Augie and your hands, you 100% go for male Augie. That's all that means. You have a preference, but if there's nothing there...
Well, he's as short as the girls I date, so I don't know.
There you go. Just
Jesus.
He's like 5'8", right?
I think he's like 5'2".
I thought it was 4. I thought it was 4'11".
Just about, yeah.
That was the
Jesus
meme.
Okay,
Christ.
just
Sometimes I forget people can be that short.
Okay, look, when you take him on a date, just remember, no predator. You will
Did you not know
literally kill
dwarves
him.
exist?
Yeah, that's true. I thought they got extinct though.
No, I
not-
went to
not-
school with a dwarf.
No, not the
No.
Asian, not
Yes,
the
I
Asian
did.
dwarves. That's just like
Oh my
normal height.
God.
Yeah,
Wow,
there was an
that's
entire
insane.
family of dwarves that lived in my old town.
That's so fucked up.
Fucking family of dwarves. Wait. Were there 7 of them?
No, there were 5. There were 5.
Okay, all right.
There was just 2 less. But yeah.
Fuck. Okay, all right. Do they have like one adopted daughter who is normal sized?
No.
I'm just
No,
saying. We're kind of close to Snow White. Obviously, this means that your name will be okay. So this was option 2: is to release something yourself, maybe in conjunction with someone else's document or with your own. Obviously, this means that your name will be thrown around when talking about this stuff. I can recognize that the screenshots are pretty embarrassing, and having that stuff attached to your name online is definitely not optimal. But I believe it's the best option because it ensures that everything is perfectly watertight with no room for doubt or for Cam to get a way out. You sack of... you piece of shit. The upside is that your name is pretty generic, and I know you asshole. And I know you've already changed it several times over the past few years or so. That might be a good idea if you decide to go ahead with this. All right. Yeah, you know what?
Dude, she's like so into it. That's the other weird. That's why I say it's like an obsession. He's like methodically. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if he was like beating off while he's like typing this up. Like, yes, we're gonna expose this person.
She's letting him do everything. Like, she's not even like. It's just like, all right.
Seem like she cares. She's just like, okay, whatever.
This bitch is probably like drugged out and shit. Just like, fuck off. Like, yeah, just do whatever, dude. Just make sure that you put my name there. Fucking Christ. I'm pretty confident that this girl didn't write it the first time, right?
No,
somebody else did,
not.
And then like John Swan edited somebody else's fucking. Anyways, dude, did you pull the fucking screenshot?
I have it. I never said I was gonna get it for you though.
Oh, dude, just fucking send it, you asshole.
Shit. I didn't have time. I'm playing a game, dude.
Just fucking minimize the game for a second, dude.
Until Rescue.
I mean, it's kind of more important. No, I don't have the screenshot.
All right, well, Crow, you're fucked. I'm sorry, man. We can't do everything for you.
Yeah, I completely agree. That makes a lot of sense. Let me just do.
You got this.
Really
Just improvise, Crow. Improvise.
Oh yeah, no, I will. I'll do my best to improvise. All right, there we go. Okay, so.
Wait, oh my God, you let him. Oh fuck. No.
It'll take him a while to realize.
Let him back. There we go.
I thought you were playing your game. I just want to let you play your game, Sed.
I am, but I want to hear you go.
I do want to, but unfortunately, I got to go find something. So you should just hang out in the AFK chat for a little bit.
Crow's a totalitarian.
I am a total totalitarian. You piece of shit.
Oh, you're so stupid.
Dude, hey, Sed. Here's the thing about kicking me out of this room. All it means is nobody can hear you, idiot.
Who cares?
Fuck.
Oh my God, you're so dumb.
Who cares? Like, what the fuck, Crow?
Oh God. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, hold on. Okay, I gotta pull up the stuff that was sent to me in DMs anyway. So let me close out of that. For a second. Yeah.
DMs. Make sure not to leak.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Aiden posted the edits anyway. So
he could have. I mean, he's been more on top of this shit than anybody else. So
yeah, he's been like tweeting about this stuff like stop. But that's the thing. He is 100% just like going out there. And
I mean, I think whatever comes to John Swan, like he completely deserves. 100%.
Okay, this all right. I got this bitch's tweet pulled up. I see Aiden's retweeting her. I'm gonna talk about it. Let's see. It's okay, chat. Just remember, this is all because of Sen.
Yeah, remember that.
Thank you, Sam.
And Crow's lack of
What do you
fucking
say,
preparation. Crow needs to be better prepared for his stream.
Well, I wasn't gonna jump into talking about this one yet, but then you guys jumped in here.
Redsky was the one who was complaining about it.
Well,
in the other
okay,
call.
yeah, because it's like you had John Swan in the thumbnail. People were
How
coming for
many
the John
other
Swan
people did I
shit.
have in the thumbnail? Like, oh, you
Yeah,
had
but
John
it's like
Swan's name in there.
So wait, you have John Swan in the thumbnail, John Swan like in the title and shit, and then you're like, oh yeah, you guys who came here for John Swan, well fuck you, I'm not gonna talk about it.
Redsky was like, "Oh, we gotta give the people."
I have more than fucking John Swan's. Okay, here's the edit. Okay, fucking hang on, I have one forever. Okay, let's see here. Oh wait, I didn't pull the DM stuff yet. Let me grab that really quick. Ralph video is above bit. You can't. God damn, GG Evan. That's fucked. All right, I'm gonna pull that up for everybody. Live by Live featuring Tipster, Boblox, and A-Star. Trailer Trash Boy, the new hit sitcom starring. Okay, all right. I'm getting this stuff pulled up by GG Evan that he sent me. It's pretty good.
Awesome.
That ready. Someone sent me something else. Georgia goes berserk after national title win.
Jesus. What happened in Georgia?
I don't know.
The year is 2000.
Son, are you ready?
Oh, it's just people going like fucking absolutely insane.
And two barriers.
I mean, it's interesting, but I think I need to save it for the night. Hold on. Before that, though. There we go. You can't fuck a man who can fuck himself.
You're not sharing your screen, by the way.
I'm sharing it with the other people.
Okay.
I thought I was sharing my screen on here already.
No, you didn't, because you kicked us out.
No, I didn't kick you guys out. Sen booted me out of the room.
Yeah.
Send to that. That's clever. I like that.
No, like, okay, here's the thing I don't get why that would make sense for you guys. The stream is connected to my audio. If I get moved out of the room, all that means is you guys are no longer able to talk to the chat. They can't hear anything you're saying, and you can't see anything I'm sharing on the screen.
Awesome.
That's fine.
You're an idiot.
No, I just want to make your life difficult.
I mean, it does, but that doesn't make my life difficult.
Are you sure? Are you saying you don't care about the people, Crow?
It's just a pain in the ass.
I don't honestly. I don't care if they can hear you talk about the video game that you're playing.
Hey,
how's it, buddy? How's it going, buddy?
All right, hold on. Okay, wait.
You know, Redsky has the best Crow impression. It's great.
I can also do your brother. Hey, dude!
Fuck off.
Hey there, Crow, you gonna give me some of that YouTube clout?
Shut up!
I live in my parents' basement.
Shut up!
Hey, Saggy Melons, want to do a stream?
That's not fair. He has a room, I think.
Yeah, it's called the basement.
Is it the
that
basement,
is
Crow?
boiler
Or
room.
does he have like his own?
I'm not talking to you about his living situation. All right. Okay. All right. So this is the edited part, and this is the part that's in there. It's a little blurry.
Yeah, it's so bad. You can definitely. Oh my god.
Let me read the part that he cut out first, and I'll read his insert. After this, it continued. He made jokes and started liking it after I asked him if he did. He continued on and tried asking me if it was okay multiple times. He's aware of my age, by the way, so he kept asking if it was weird or not. I tell him I didn't think it was weird. I really didn't think much of it. As it continued on, he said he was very hard. You could say he basically told me he was pleasured by what I was saying to him. And this is the edit.
Yeah.
Cam used me for his own sexual pleasure when I was in a vulnerable state. He knew what he was doing was wrong, comparing his actions to those people who have been canceled from the community. He said how I had made him happy. He called me cute, said I was his darling, and he made me feel appreciated and loved. But all he ever wanted was sexual pleasure, and he used me to get what he wanted. I'm ashamed that I got all of that from what he edited. I mean, that's basically what she was saying. That's basically what she was saying.
I mean, it's just like what's fucked up. Like, despite it being fucked up, it's kind of comical how like more sensationalized it is when John Swan wrote it.
I like how he threw in. He compared himself to other people who were canceled in the community.
He pinned me against the wall and inhaled my fumes. I don't know, some weird shit like that.
I mean, like, but it's just he just made shit up and threw it in there. Like, fuck, dude. Like, and, you know, the thing is, the stuff that he's making up, it just.
Oh God.
No, here's the fucked up thing about the stuff he's making up. You can't disprove it. Like, you couldn't. Well, I mean, you can disprove it because you can clearly see that the messages of them talking. But I mean, like in general, if you didn't have this, you could never disprove it if they made that claim. So all you have it is them stating that he was comparing himself to these people that were being canceled, so he knew it was wrong. It makes it sound more believable because you kind of built a story, even though it's all bullshit, right? It makes it sound, oh my God, I can't believe he was doing that. He must have known. But it's like, dude, like, you're such a piece of shit. In terms of like dramatizing situations, remember, this is the guy that hired voice actors to read the Zero and Katie messages, right? And remember, he like skipped over the LMAOs. Like, he skipped over every single one when they were reading it. And I'm like, oh, you suck, dude. That would have been great. I would have fucking died. Can you imagine, like, he tries to make it sound like as dirty as possible, and then all of a sudden, like, the voice actor just goes, LMAO.
That'd be funny.
Laughing my ass off.
Whoa!
It's like,
that girl got grilled, dog. Gnarly.
Like,
and that's kind of what commentary is these days.
Dude, fucking commentary. It's an amazing game, honestly. All right, so this is the next part that he inserted.
Not really amazing.
So this isn't an edit. This is just something that he added. Cam took advantage of a minor in a vulnerable position and used her for his pleasure. He was the one who initiated the conversation and pivoted to talking about sexual subjects within 1.5 hours of the very first private convo with Liz. He continued with extremely explicit sexting for 2 weeks. I like
Yep.
Oh, look, this is where he's adding on with his lie, right? Remember up here where he goes like, oh, he was comparing himself to other people who were canceled? And then down here he goes like, Kim denounced Vex for his behavior and even mentions it in the messages themselves. Fuck off, dude. Like, I mean, this is the type of shit where it's like, you clearly were involved. You clearly were doing this shit. This was obviously something that you intended to pass off. I really can't with this guy. And the fact that there are still people that defend him, the fact that he still has people are going like, well, you know, but John Swan, you know, you didn't mean to really, we need more contact, but John Swan. Fuck off with this crap. Like, honestly though, how do these people like get up in the fucking morning when they literally have no fucking spine? This guy's like such a fucking. It shouldn't even take. It shouldn't even take this long. It shouldn't need to come to this. But this is what happens when you give a total psychotic scumbag like John Swan pass after pass after pass after pass. Everything he did got worse and worse and worse and worse. This is the most heinous shit yet. He was literally setting up a bullshit grooming Me Too allegation so he gets some views and clicks on his channel. What the fuck is wrong with him? Like, I'm not doing guilt by association here, but like genuinely, right?
I think it's weird that Dioria wants to be charitable to him of all things. That's really fucking weird.
You can't, like, we're done with this shit. Like, I'm sorry, like, I'm not doing guilt by association.
No justice, no peace.
But it's like,
no justice, no peace.
But no, put it like this, right? It's like, let's say there's a guy, right? And we know the guy is like, he beats his wife, right? This guy regularly beats his wife, okay? And it's like, you're friends with the guy, who beats his wife, okay? And look, maybe the first time you didn't know, right? And then the second time you're like, but we've been friends for a really long time, and he says he's gonna change, and this was a mistake, and he's getting help. And then he beats his wife again, right? And it's like, at a certain point, right? Should you really be friends with the dude who keeps beating his wife, right? And I'm not saying what John Swan did is on that level. What I am saying is, why are you friends with a guy who literally set up a bullshit Me Too allegation against an 18-year-old and then tried to throw it all in the feet of a 15-year-old? Why would you be friends with him at that point? Why would you give this guy any fucking credibility? Because again, the previous instances that we're talking about, he accused a 15-year-old of being a pedophile and also said that he was suicide baiting because he didn't actually take his own life. After John Swan called him a pedophile and said that it would stick with him forever and he could never grow past it and no one would ever forget it. The fuck is wrong with everybody who sat there and said, let's give John Swan his fourth opportunity to fuck somebody over. So at this point though, is all I'm saying. Because again, I do believe in loyalty. I do, right? But like, come on. They're like, come on. This isn't this guy being wrong about a situation. This isn't this guy just being an annoying prick. This isn't this guy having a bad opinion. This is someone who is malicious. This is someone who is heinous. This is someone who is blatantly fucking dishonest. This is someone who will outright try to destroy the life and reputation of an 18-year-old. And when his fucking filthy scheme doesn't come to fruition, decides he will throw the entire thing at the feet of a 15-year-old girl he manipulated into it. At this point, if you're still friends with this guy, if you still choose to provide him with any type of platform, I have to look at you and go, what's that say about you? It's not guilt by association. It's like, literally, how many fucking times does this guy have to do the same shit? How many people does he have to actually harm before you sit there and go, I'm gonna stop at the very least being charitable to this psychotic scumbag rat? I don't have anything more I have to say on the John Swan situation. Let me just read these tips really quick. Ghost Fox, thank you for the tip. GG Evan, thank you for the 420. Bro, you're wrong. The only way to fix John Swan is to return Australia to being a prison colony. We'll get a 2-for-1 bonus since Lucky Phil is there. Also, also sent you a John Swan meme in Twitter DMs. I think I have that pulled up actually. All right, so yeah, guys, Redsky said, do you have anything you want to add on this before we move on?
Nah, you said about everything.
Not really. John Swan lied, people died. That's pretty much it.
He did. Okay, so I do have what's this? Lie by Lie, I think is the
the parody song or whatever.
I do want to play it. Is it good?
Rezzes.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
It's okay. Also, put on a sword if you haven't.
I do have a sword.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit play on it only because I'm gonna take a hit at the same. What? What?
No, not you.
No, okay. We're playing a game.
Oh, okay, all right, guys, do me a favor though. I'm gonna.
God. Fuck.
What's up?
Yeah, we should probably leave.
No. I'm just gonna deafen. I'm gonna hit play and I'll undeafen when we're done. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bad song.
Oh God, it's this.
You said it was okay.
I didn't say it was okay.
No, send it. You asshole! You lied to me.
No, I'm kidding. It's fine.
Ah, fuck! I'm deafening.
Put it on. Just put it on.
It's playing. It's already playing.
Riding a dog, so we're not getting any sleep tonight. Streaming to everyone, so let's set up the bright ring light. Let's go off the script, scrap the final page. I don't know why we read them and they're all the same. Let tomorrow wait, let's take a little time. Don't worry about how we lie, just keep on talking lie by lie. Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. Close your eyes and keep on talking lie by lie. Till we get to the other side. Close your eyes, we're only talking.
My head's not set for getting through another lie tonight. These questions you won't answer. Thought that we were closer, right?
Let's go off the script, scrap the final page. I don't know why we bothered, man, they're all the same. Let tomorrow wait, let's take a little time. Don't worry about how we lie, just keep on talking lie by lie. Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. Close your eyes and keep on talking lie by lie. Till we get to the other side. Close your eyes, we're only talking lie by lie, lie by lie. My manager's turning out their lights. Lie by lie, lie by lie. Just close your eyes and keep on talking lie by lie. Lie by lie. Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. Come on now, showing up, showing it up, showing up, showing it up to do. It's too late to change the ending. Showing up, showing it up, showing up, showing it up to do. It's too late to change the ending. Showing up, showing it up, showing up, showing it up to do.
Okay, that wasn't that long. Wait, is there more?
I think this is kind of like the fun.
Oh, never mind. Oh man, that wasn't that bad.
Where you could see
All right,
it
we're
kind of
back.
fall apart.
The unwholesome crow.
What do you mean the unwholesome crow? What'd I do?
You played that
Unwholesome
song.
crow. Yeah.
Okay. Look, here's a couple things about the song. One, it's cute. Two,
Holy shit, Sen, help me.
I used to remember I told Aura back when.
Oh my god, are you alive?
What, me?
Yeah, you sound like you're dying.
I took a massive rip. Anyways,
Oh.
when there's this time when I was like, hitting up Aura, I was like, well, Steve does music, right? I was like, oh, we could do like parody songs and shit, right? And the thing is, I listened to that one, and I'm so fucking glad that we never went forward with that idea, because I was really tempted to shut it off. and that was supposedly okay.
I feel like honestly, Bo Black's part would have probably sounded better without the auto-tune.
Well, it was auto-tune all around, that's the thing.
Well, it's auto-tuned all around because only Bo Blacks, I think, would be able to pull it off for that type of music.
Damn it, Sen, get over here.
It was like really badly done in auto-tune.
I died.
Like the key was fluctuating.
Whoa, wait, Lil Richie every day? Why are you giving this to me, John? Oh, fuck. Okay,
That's your outro song tonight, baby girl.
Oh, John.
I already have outro music for the night.
That's better.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you'll see once you play it as your outro tonight.
Did you hear Kingpin yet?
Donald Trump's back on Twitter.
Wait, he is?
Oh my.
Yes.
Okay, we have a new topic.
Oh, I know
Yes,
it. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm done with the John Swan shit anyways. Let's move on to...
Yeah, fuck Johnston. Let's talk about Elon Musk. He's more interesting.
Free speech is the bedrock of a functioning democracy, and Twitter is the digital town square where matters vital to the future of humanity are debated.
Oh, damn, no, it's not actually him. I fell for it. Damn it. Damn it.
Well, anyways.
Fuck.
Here's the thing. Trump has said he's not going to come back to Twitter.
At our time before that becomes reality, though.
Yeah, but he's happy that Elon Musk bought it back, or bought it, and that he thinks Elon Musk is going to make it better. He says he's going to stick to being on True Social, but let's be honest. As soon as Elon Musk actually does get him unbanned, Trump, who's going to be running for president again, is going to move on Twitter immediately. It'll be a while before these changes do occur, but there's been a lot of stories going on that the employees at Twitter are completely freaking out, that there's some sort of like lockdown to stop employees from like going rogue, trying to like destroy the website or like damage it, because they're so freaked out that Elon Musk is like buying
Twitter. It's not like, oh my god, it's not like there's like an insurrection happening.
You're wrong. You don't understand. These people, Twitter is their fucking life. Twitter is what validates their entire existence. You have to understand, like, a lot of their... I think it was, like, studied some time ago. Maybe it's grown a bit more since, but they say it's, like, roughly 8% of the population believes the type of shit that these people talk about on Twitter. Right? Okay, well, when you're isolated like that, it's very difficult to communicate if, you know, Twitter were to, I don't know, suddenly get into the hands of Elon Musk and he stops banning people and the algorithm likely changes. That's what the big fear is, because, well, they go ahead and complain about things and they say, oh, then all the hatred is coming back. It's got nothing to do with it, right? The people that actually want these individuals banned from the platform don't want to give them the ability to congregate. They don't want to give them the ability to communicate with others. They look at what happened during the pandemic with Trump, right? Trump was being crucified his entire presidency, but there was a time when he actually did start to increase, and it was during the pandemic. He started to do these daily press briefings, and during that time, I think it was for like a week, maybe 2 weeks, they saw his poll numbers like start to have this like pretty steady and sharp increase. Well, once that started getting talked about, all of a sudden they stopped hosting Trump's press briefings, and they switched it over to hosting the governor of New York's daily press briefings instead. And they went on about how Trump was dangerous and lying and yada yada yada. But once they did that, Trump's poll numbers dropped down again. So it actually is true. These people want the ability to control the narrative, and having the ability to communicate with others that validate their existence, like, that's super fucking important to them, Redsky. They literally believe in content moderation, which is essentially just censorship, right?
Yeah.
They think they have to do it because the general public is just too fucking stupid to understand that they're right. What do you do? Like, literally, what do you fucking do when you're talking to people who look at others as being that, inferior to them. And that's basically what it comes down to, because all this bullshit about equality and everything. I mean, at the end of the day, when it comes to these whole like content moderation and shit like that, it's about the idea that you as an individual, Redsky, are too fucking idiotic and dumb and easily influenced to parse information for yourself.
We're all Megs now.
Hell yeah.
So, look, I was saying this when we started the stream, though, but Tug has said like Elon Musk taking over the platform isn't going to be like, he's not really in favor of free speech and shit. But like, I just disagree. And even if I took Tug's premise that Elon Musk is in favor of like the ACLU and shit like that, there's nothing that Elon Musk can do right now that's as bad as what Twitter is currently doing to the users. I mean, like, short of like unmasking everyone's identity, like short of that, Elon Musk really cannot do anything worse on this platform. So if the thought is something like, well, he could potentially start censoring people, okay, I will give him that opportunity, because I will give anyone an opportunity to fix the problems with the platform other than the people currently running it. Like,
just try something new. I think it's time for a change.
Yeah. And I guess he's going to this idea of like a pay model. And it's not like, well, by pay model, it's like, we can all still use the service as like anonymous users, but if you want to be verified on the platform, $5 a month. And you get like a premium like use on the platform. So probably like some added features and shit like that. But I'm like, okay, if they do that, it means that he's not reliant on advertisers. So if people threaten to pull off their ads, he can just be like, okay, fuck you, bye.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the issue with these journalists and shit like that who are bitching about him running the platform, they like their ability to control the narrative. They like it that when people are memeing and like spamming them with learn to code after they write articles about how people can just learn to code when they're losing their jobs. They like the ability to contact Twitter support and get massive ban waves issued for everyone making fun of them. They love that ability. They love it that when the New York Post writes an article that potentially could influence an election, they love that they can contact Twitter and be like, hey, you need to take that down now. And Twitter goes, done. They love that ability.
Yeah.
See, losing that is what they're actually freaking out about. They're freaking out that Donald Trump is going to be back on the platform, because then Donald Trump has the ability to communicate with people again. They like that he can't talk to people right now. That's their whole thing. I mean, like, look at Alex Jones, right? They love the fact that he no longer has the ability to stream on YouTube. They love that. And I'm going like, why? Like, I mean, he didn't do anything illegal, right? I know like the Sandy Hook thing, but to my understanding, you're like making him pay for that in court, and because you're like taking away his ability to actually earn an income because you've got him banned on all these platforms, he's not actually going to be able to pay the families any money. So it's like, yeah, it's like everything they're doing is just like completely pointless.
Mm-hmm.
It's just about removing people's ability to communicate with others. Because again, even though most people watch Alex Jones do it because, well, I mean, they're genuinely entertained by the guy. I know that there are crazies that watch him too, but like that's a lot of the people that watch his show watch it because he's just funny. Like he is fucking hilarious when he's like doing a segment and he's got this like hard like Texas accent, and all of a sudden he just rips his shirt off and starts screaming about fucking aliens and shit. It's fucking.
Because he's crazy,
dude. It's nuts. Like, it's funny. Like, and that's the thing. But the thing is, you know, they don't like what he says, so they want him like outright banned. They don't even like the fact that he has a website now. If they could lock him up, they would. Like, they don't like the ability of people to communicate. They say things they don't approve of. I mean, look what's happened with the entire pandemic and everything. Like, there were doctors who disagreed with what was going on. Twitter just said, oh, okay, don't listen to those doctors. Only listen to these doctors. What do you fucking mean? That's not science. What fucking, like, Redsky, smart aleck. I might be dumb because, again, like, I never went into a scientific career or anything. And it's been a while since I've been in school. But to my understanding, like, when it comes down to general science, if there's like a disagreement, you're supposed to like study it, right? Like, you're not supposed to sit there and just like try to discredit the other person. Like, what the fuck?
Well, the scientific community is basically all about saying that,
okay, hold up, BRB.
It's all theories, and always welcome people to challenge, but then in practice it's just like people gaslighting different opinions. Like, some dude, like, unimportant shit too, like some dude like discovered that dinosaurs had feathers, and he was just fucking gaslit by the entire scientific community, and he turned out to be right.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff has been happening Plato.
So here's the thing. It sucks when that happens because you have someone who genuinely discovered something interesting, but like the scientific community has their heads up their asses and chooses to just mock and belittle somebody because they haven't come to the same conclusion yet. But like,
pretty much.
We had people that weren't qualified to be talking about it coming off as medical experts because they were simply agreeing with the established narrative. And again, let's be clear. I don't think it, like, I don't even know what the fucking rules are anymore. I don't even know what the rules are anymore. All I want to say is, like, the things that they talked about obviously changed as time went on because, you know, you learn more as things progress. But the thing is, some people had already come to the conclusion that it took others a few months to get to, and they were banned outright from these platforms. That's obviously an issue. Maybe had we have like spoken to those people, had they been allowed to speak with others, we could have come to these conclusions earlier, and, you know, like, less people would be dead. It's an idea. I don't know if that's true or not. It'd be interesting if, like, the scientific community could figure that part out. But, like, I doubt that anybody wants to accept responsibility for maybe kind of sort of unintentionally increasing the death toll. Accidentally, of course. Accidentally.
Well, Crow, just want to say Elon has not bought YouTube yet. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I mean, the thing is, the Alphabet Corporation has, and I'm talking about Google, like actual Alphabet. They have more money than Elon Musk has. I am almost 100% on that. And YouTube is a different thing altogether. But for Elon Musk, I don't think it really matters because when he's looking at it, you know, Twitter. Here's the interesting thing about Twitter. Twitter really drives a lot of conversations, right? And that's the value of Twitter. When you saw people freaking out saying that Elon Musk was undervaluing the company by offering 54 or something a share, they were wrong and right at the same time. They were wrong in the sense that, financially speaking, the company is dog shit, right? It's just not worth that much. But speaking in terms of, like, politically, it's an incredibly valuable tool because you can control conversations on that platform. And, you know, because there are so many governments, because there are so many officials, politicians, corporations, their representatives, because there are so many of those individuals who, you know, participate on Twitter, when you have the control of conversations on that platform, well, you are just set. Like, you are absolutely set. I mean, like, when I started a fresh Twitter account when I was sitting at my work computer, my recommendations were no joke for left-wing politicians. I got recommended to follow Mayor Lori Lightfoot, the gross cunt from Chicago. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know who that even is.
I just an awful person. She looks like Beetlejuice. Anyways, so Elon Musk owns Twitter now, though. It's a great thing. We have to wait. Like, don't go onto Twitter and start posting obscene shit yet.
Actually, I sent you something. I'm not sure if you're allowed to show it on stream, but like,
what is it?
Sam Hyde was unbanned, and he decided to celebrate by going after detractors by saying several slurs at them, very rudely.
Oh, let's wait until we're 2 hours in. I think that's the secret.
Maybe. I don't know. I've never heard of that one.
Bloomberg, Elon Musk deal to buy Twitter sets the scene for a potential return of Donald Trump to a platform that helped him win the White House just in time to influence the midterm elections. You know, I mean, here's what I'm going to say. I think that, what is this? From my sources, vocal Twitter employees on internal chats indicate their biggest fear is Donald Trump being unbanned. Like, they're freaking out about that. It's adorable. Donald Trump talked to Elon Musk this morning. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Many express strong hatred towards Elon Musk and say they're sick of hearing about free speech. They're concerned about their mental health. Oh, fuck these people.
That's satisfying to hear.
I
do love, ironically, seeing people go mask off. It's kind of funny.
Well, I mean, these are the individuals who genuinely control what happens on the platform. Like, we have so many unfair bannings, and the rules on Twitter are completely obnoxious. Because I'm not saying that they don't post their rules. I'm saying that they're very vague, and the enforcement of them is overtly one-sided.
Right? I actually heard of this one guy who was pretty cool. His name is Dumbail Revengeance, and after he defended Elon Musk buying Twitter, not even him as a person, he made one too many swear words and got permanently suspended, even though he said much worse things in the past. It was very suspicious, but hopefully he comes back.
Hopefully. He sounds like a fantastic being. Look, I remember I was suspended for like a month because I posted a fucking Joe Biden meme. And they're like, oh, that's election misinformation and shit.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, oh my god. Like,
it's wild because like there would have been way more Biden memes if people let them, because honestly he was even crazier than Mr. Trump during 2016. Like the stuff he said, woo boy.
I think, look, here, let's be kind of realistic here. I'm not gonna do the oh, I was rigged and shit. No, I think there's just like a ton of outright underhanded dealings going on, and I think that that was happening on a lot of social media platforms, Twitter being one of the biggest ones. When it came down to this whole Hunter Biden laptop story, which now is 100% confirmed, that broke during the election, and they turned around, they claimed it was Russian disinformation, and Twitter, I believe, like, banned the New York Post account and censored the link to the story, right? Like, it's ridiculous what they'll do when it comes to politics on the platform. Meanwhile, you have right-wing individuals that get sent like overt fucking death threats, and nothing happens to the people posting the shit. like I don't know what to say about it other than it's weird to me. It is, because I see that people on the left, when they get banned, it's like anti-establishment shit that they're posting. And like, yeah, I mean, there's a general consensus of what's okay and what's not okay to post. But like, for the most part, the left is completely pro-establishment because they're in most political offices as of right now. When they lose elections, that's when they start freaking out because they want to be in control. I mean, it makes sense to me, but like the shit going on here, I think that they know that if Donald Trump's on Twitter during the election and Twitter isn't able to, like, you know, do content moderation on stories, that's not good for them. That's like an automatic fucking loss for them, because once you lose the ability to control the conversations, I mean, again, that's the true value in Twitter to these people. They don't want it to grow. They don't want it to have like a subscriber base. They don't want to see more active users on the platform. They want to keep it to that small group of journalists who always use it every single day and get to control conversations between other users. That's what they enjoy. That's what they like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much to add. Sounds pretty accurate.
Well, here, let me get these tips. Bandit, thank you for the tip. If you know the answer, you know the answer. John Swan. If you know, you know.
Yeah, what?
Wait, what?
Sorry.
No, what were you gonna say?
Oh yeah, one more thing. Like during like you said, Nicholas Diorio was being like charitable to him.
Okay. He was saying that he was willing to have a conversation and go over all the concerns from the community, and he posted some other stuff. I'm like, I don't.
That'd be funny.
I think it would be fucking hilarious. But I was saying more that that'd be fucking hilarious because like Diorio's the one that dropped his call with John Swan, and that's where we got the "if you know, you know" meme from.
Honestly, the sad part is like John Swan. Like, I mean, he's really bad, but he's not even one of the worst because he's just stupid enough to also try this shit and keep getting caught.
I mean, like like if you're gonna like plot and shit, at least do it on voice comms. But the thing is, he doesn't live in a two-party consent area, so it's like, and even then, he's in fucking Australia. Nobody gives a shit. Like it doesn't matter, is what I'm saying.
I bet like those two-party consent call things, that's like the kind of law that it would be really tough to persecute someone on anyways, so it's kind of an empty threat when I hear people say it's illegal.
No, it's actually not, because the thing is, if you post it online, well, you've already provided proof of what you've done, and it is a serious crime. I think that's what they got. I think that's what they went after Nixon for, was his fucking wiretaps.
There's also like the damages and like how much there are, because in small commentary shit, the damages.
No, it's not about damages. That it's you're thinking like civil suits, like defamation, shit like that. This is we're talking about like an actual crime, right? This is a felony, my understanding, not a misdemeanor. A misdemeanor, I don't give a shit about. A felony, they do.
Oh, okay. I'll take your word for it.
Well, this is okay. If I'm wrong and someone in chat knows for sure, go ahead and post it and just I can correct myself. But to my understanding, it is an actual crime that people have been prosecuted for. And like, if you openly state that you did it and you post the evidence of it, it's like, it's not about damages. If the other person wants to press charges against you, they can. It comes down to whether or not a prosecutor wants to actually deal with pressing charges or not. And the thing is, if you hand them an open and shut case, like, why not?
I guess what I mean by damages is like just a lot of the people involved are just like fucking teenagers and poor 20-year-olds who are shitting on each other
Okay,
from
look.
like
If
different
it's like
countries.
if it's a kid, yeah, you're right. If it's someone within the United States and they're 18 years or older, they're doing it in an area that's like a single party consent, they're fucked.
I mean, I'm just saying that like lawsuits are really expensive.
It's
and,
not
like,
a lawsuit, Alec. It's a crime. It's not a lawsuit. You're not suing anybody.
You'd have to like press charges.
Okay, that's what
I
that's what I meant though. It comes down to whether or not the prosecutor wants to press charges. And look, most of the time it just comes down to how expensive it's going to be. If you have an open and shut case,
that's what I mean.
But if you have an open and shut case, Smart Alec, right? It's not like you're thinking, oh, I'm going to be spending like 2 weeks in court. It's like, I'm going to be in there for about a week. This idiot posted that he fucking had it and then showed it to everybody. And I have all the evidence. Like, what is he going to do? Say that that's not his account?
That's the thing with laws, though, is like, even if like you'd definitely win a case,
yeah, no, look,
a week of time is a lot.
It's a felony to wiretap. Yeah, I thought so.
Okay.
Yeah, no, dude, like, I'm not... Yeah, proof here. Hold on.
Yeah, I looked it up. It is.
Yeah, okay, like, Smart Alec, I'm not saying that you're not... Like, you are right in the sense that it just comes down to really what the EA actually wants to prosecute. But it is a felony to wiretap someone, right? If you do not have their consent and you are in a two-party consent state, then you are fucked because it is a felony. And if you and dude, just doing it comes down to like, well, you can call the police and you can say, well, he said he has it. That's not proof, right? But if your dumb ass then goes out and posts the evidence online, well, I mean, dude, it's not hard to, like, it's that you posted the evidence. Like, you posted the proof that you did.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's what I mean, though. So it's like, like, you're right. Like, dude, if it's a 15-year-old kid, yeah, I mean, you're probably gonna have to deal with something, but you know, I doubt it's gonna be that big of a deal. But like if you're 18 years or older, bro, it's like open and shut. And if you're an 18-year-old kid, you probably can't afford a good attorney. So it's I can just pressure this dumb fucking kid into a plea deal.
Yeah, I mean, I bet there's, you know, that's another thing is like commentary people are so dumb and reckless, and usually, I mean, we've already seen this with like defamation.
Oh, commentary people, YouTube people are dumb and reckless. Look at the dumb fucking kid. Like, no, hold on. Remember the dumb kid who made a fake fucking bomb threat in I think it was in Jersey or something for views. For fucking views, and then when the cops show up, he's already gone home and he's like posting and shit about his awesome prank stream, bro. And now he's like going to prison for like 20 fucking years, bro. Like, fuck, dude. Yeah, man, like
kind of like normalizing like the whole releasing wiretapping essentially with John Swan right now. So usually this leads to snowballs where people are just doing it more carelessly.
Okay, but this is what I mean. It does just come down to like, look, it's expensive. Like, let's not lie, it is expensive. But at the end of the day, how much is that expense? You know what I mean? How much are you actually spending to go after somebody in the United States as a United States citizen versus going after somebody in the United States as an Australian under Australian laws? And again, not to insult the great state of Australia. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's non-existent. But like, again, it's Australia. Like, come on. Nobody fucking gives a shit about Australia.
Like, tips, I think.
Wait, why? Oh shit! Yeah, you did. Fuck you. Okay.
I told you could finish.
GG Evan, thank you for the tip for 420. Alex Jones is Howard Stern on meth before Howard Stern got his nuts chopped off by the mainstream media. Also, the scientific community is like any other community of so-called brainiacs, like the commentary community, full of AIDS, cancer, and fat idiots. Wow, dude. A little harsh.
Got some. That sounded like a zombie fox tip, honestly.
That sounds a little harsh, GG Evan. But I liked it. I liked the energy tonight. Again, I am happy with them unbanning Donald Trump. Like, I really am. I think that they need to do it 100%. I love this. I hope that even my worst critics remain on Twitter, because that is what free speech means. Dude,
Yeah.
it's fucking hilarious. What was this? People for Bernie. Does free speech mean you won't fire union activists for organizing? Asking for about 2 weeks from now. Oh, dude, no. He should fire them immediately. Like, fuck off. He owns the company. Okay, we're gonna unionize so we can keep being spoiled little bitches. Like, okay, look, here's the thing about being spoiled little bitches. I 100% don't want you operating Twitter when you misbehave like this because you have a new daddy who owns you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like,
The old saying goes, freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence.
yeah, something like that. For sure. Okay, Parag Agrawal. Parag Agrawal, the current CEO of Twitter. Twitter has a purpose and relevance that impacts the entire world. Deeply proud of our teams and inspired by the work that has never been more important. And this is because the Twitter board has reached an agreement with Elon Musk. So yeah. I saw this. Who's this guy? Luke Zaleski, legal affairs editor, longtime former research director of GQ magazine, head of fact checking. He's a fact checker. Okay, all right, perfect. The world's richest man is taking over sole possession of a global social media platform used by the world's journalists, scientists, governments, private citizens, businesses, religions, militaries, and health emergency services to share all vital information, and it's only Monday. So
Tomorrow
hey,
should be fun.
Smart Alec, do you know who the current people who kind of own the most interest in Twitter are?
No, I haven't looked into that.
The richest people in the world and the Saudi government.
The Saudis?
The Saudis!
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Jack Dorsey owns like 2% of the company, but like the Saudis own like a very large chunk of Twitter. The prince used daddy's money to buy a large chunk of Twitter because, you know, to the Saudis, it's very important to control narratives in that country. So it means a lot to them. The Saudi government also purchased a large share in Twitter. Then the prince, because, you know, he wants more money for himself, sold his shares to the government. So the Saudi government, you know, the one that, you know, regularly beats women and says it's okay to do that shit.
Yeah.
They're the ones who currently are one of the largest shareholders in Twitter and make decisions for Twitter. The other large owners are the Vanguard Group and the BlackRock Group, two massive private investment firms that are also involved in like weapons manufacturing and other heinous, horrible shit. So what I'm saying is, Luke doesn't fucking give two shits that those people were running the platform. That was totally fine for this asshole. But Elon Musk is gonna own it, and that's a step too far. I literally can't stand these motherfuckers. Cause you just
I just followed an artist today, and I'm not gonna say their name because I still liked that Wabi had good books. But it was also another account, so no one will find out. But anyways, it was funny because earlier in the day they said, "Oh, you know, Elon can't be that bad. It's Twitter's already a shithole." But like he said woke once, and then he like went on a rant. He is gonna be worse. Anyone who says woke is a child, a man-child. They have no good opinions. Anyone like he kept going on rants about the word woke, and it's like, oh my god. Like I get it, it's overused, it is. But like, come on, man, come on.
Can you see what I'm sharing?
Oh, what the fuck?
What? What? What?
Remember when Elon and his wife like had these cringy ass fucking anime profile pictures that were like a couple looking at each other?
I remember when he ran around with the fucking Full Metal Alchemist profile picture. What is Edward Elric? Wait, what?
I kind of remember that. Was it either him or Trump who like did the fucking Tokyo Ghoul shit? With maybe that was a meme. I don't know.
Look. If it's anime, it would be Elon Musk, not Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, I think like some random fucking shat on him. I don't even remember what it was, and he like changed his profile to like a black box and like his banner to be like the Tokyo Ghoul. It's like, great. Don't talk to me in the description or some shit. It was
so edgy. That's so edgy.
It's like not even that big a deal. It's so weird. It was funny though.
So so somebody I guess fucking Bill Gates made some sort of comment about Elon Musk buying Twitter. So
is he gonna talk about how rich Elon is and how that's bad?
Well, so Elon Musk decided to respond by just posting this photo side by side. I'm like, this is just such a dick move, and it's so funny. Like it's such a dick move, but it's so funny. It's so hilarious. So BlackRock was one of the owners, like one of these owners in Twitter. But okay, so here's the problem with the offer that Elon Musk made to Twitter, and why making it so public was such a problem for them. Elon Musk offered an absurd amount of money for the company, and the thing is, if the board of directors doesn't present the vote to the shareholders, automatically it runs into them being personally liable for the damages that the shareholders suffered by them not accepting the deal. Because the only reason why Twitter is trading for so much money, or was at the time that Elon Musk made the offer, was because Elon Musk bought in so much money to the company and basically said he wanted to bring about changes. So losing Elon Musk would automatically cause everyone's value in that company to drop, and it would be on the board of directors because they had no alternative by canning Elon Musk's offer. But they instead chose to eat a poison pill, right? They were going to just dilute the shares, make it impossible for Elon Musk to buy into the company, but also Elon Musk would still like basically kind of have to remain with the company for a little bit. It was a little weird. The plan eventually still would have caused the shareholders to lose a lot of money, but then Elon Musk announced, hey, I've already secured the $46.5 billion, and it's like, well, you're fucked now. Like, what do? There's really nothing you can do at that point, because you have to tell him no, because he's made the offer to you. He isn't buying any more shares. So the moment you don't present the offer to your shareholders and you tell him no, anybody who even owns like 50 shares in the company, which isn't that much, they can sue you. They can personally sue you because you damaged them. You had a fiduciary responsibility to them and you fucked them over. The value of $54 probably would have dropped down to like, what, $33, whatever it was trading at before Elon Musk, or even worse because it's gonna have such a dramatic drop. But yeah. So BlackRock and Vanguard were two of the owners. It's funny because I guess they did it bad, which makes sense. They do a lot of bad things. Just a reminder that BlackRock and Vanguard are two of Disney's biggest shareholders. BlackRock at 4.1% and Vanguard at 7.1%. Should answer any of the grooming questions you may have. Oh shit.
Oh, of course. Everything. Why is that? It's in everything, I swear, these days. Why?
Well, look, BlackRock and Vanguard, again, to my understanding, they're private interest firms. The fact that they're buying up so much stock in these companies is genuinely concerning. Because again, they also buy a bunch of weapons too. They buy a bunch of like they fund a bunch of like weapons manufacturing shit like that.
Funsies.
Cool. Okay, so this, I mean, like, this is the type of shit. Look, if I posted who's going to kill and I put the name of somebody like on the left, I'm pretty sure that would be seen as a death threat, right? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I would have my tweet reported like so fast, and I would get banned. This bitch is just straight up saying like, who's going to kill Elon Musk, and I guess they're a Twitch streamer, which makes sense. I mean, it's Twitch.
I mean, Twitch streamers do get arbitrary protections a lot of the time, even if it's illegal.
Well, look at this. The Twitch user responded saying she was just asking a question about killing Elon Musk. She posted an image of a pistol being aimed at him. Like, okay, so actually, I saw Aiden retweeted this, and I'm like, Aiden, you're a piece of shit. Go fuck yourself. Like, come on. Like, you have to be honest about shit. You can't make things up. Like, this is pretty fucking blatant.
I mean, even though he's getting kind of black-pilled and also red-pilled with commentary shit, he's still a stereotypical teen gay commie who doesn't realize that a lot of communist regimes killed gay people.
Oh, dude. Like, it actually kind of pisses me off when you have so many people that, like, are... what somewhere not straight, because there's so many other things you can identify as. I'm just gonna say not straight now.
Ligmatic.
Yeah. But like, you know, they also want to go around and call themselves communists, and I'm like, look, let's just be real for a second. The communists killed more people than the fucking Nazis. The communists were like vehemently anti-gay literally everywhere that they come into existence.
That wasn't real communism.
Yeah, I'm sick of that shit, right? Because here's the thing, right? I can easily turn around and say, hey, when we have like corporations teaming up to shut down competitors in outside industries, that's not actual capitalism. That's just corruption, right? I can easily go, that's not real capitalism what they're complaining about, and it isn't. But like, when they go, it's not real communism, we should try it again. I'm like, how about you go fuck yourselves? Like, what? Like, here's the thing about like the Nazis and the communists, and the reason why I think the communists are objectively like a worse parasite on humanity is that the Nazis, for the most part, have died out, and what does remain of them is largely mocked and not tolerated by society. But the communists who have gone on to murder just, you know, so many people, so many fucking people, starve them out, destroy once prosperous nations, shit like that, right? They do it over and over and over again. And then these motherfuckers show up after, like with Venezuela, for instance, previously praised the country and then turn around and say, that wasn't actual socialism there, even though they called it a socialist paradise previously. Same thing with Cuba, right? Cuba was the communist ideal. It was the communist utopia. If only we could be more like Cuba, right? And then what
A lot of
happened?
people are for some reason saying that Cuba was socialism a good example of it. Like, I don't know why, but I don't know, whatever.
I like look. Here's the thing. I think a lot of shit that gets produced by anybody related to the government's probably exaggerated shit. But dude, I'm like, bro, like Cuba, you go to Cuba, they're still driving cars that were like produced in the fucking 50s. It's some cool shit, but like, fuck, man. No, Cuba's not I'm just fucking around. Like, Cuba's not a good nation in the sense that like it's not, just not. I there's a reason why you have so many Cuban refugees in Florida. There's a reason why there's such a large Cuban population in Florida. It's because they fled Cuba because of the communist dictatorship in Cuba. And a lot of them tell the story. It's pretty interesting. It's like the how Fidel like went about establishing his rule there, and a lot of it started with disarming the populace, right? He said like everything's so good here. Why do you need your guns? And then he just went around rounded up the guns from people, and they're like, well, everything's great right now. The thing is, it couldn't last forever, right? And it didn't. But the thing is, once they were disarmed, he then went and took their kids and started to re-educate the children, right? Make them loyal to the party, right? And then you have the shit with Che Guevara and his just like brutally executing gay people because he like literally had fun doing it. Shit like that. But like,
Pleasant.
Yeah, pleasant. But like, look, that all happened, right? Like the shit that they did to their own people all happened. Look at this shit that happened in Venezuela, right? They're trying to like say, oh, this is not real socialism. Like, bro, you had people digging around in dumpsters for food as the military ran tanks over like actual citizens. Like that's what their ideology always fucking leads to. And yet they continue to insist that it's the greatest thing ever. I'm like, you need to just like fuck off. You need to fuck off. Because like, I can't. Could you imagine, right? Like Smart Alec, could you imagine it being like just totally cool and accepted to espouse fucking Nazism, right? Like that's just like totally okay to walk around with a T-shirt with fucking Himmler on it, right?
That would be really shitty, but also I've seen it. But I've seen it in the wild. Kind of It's kind of wild when I see that happen.
But you know what I mean, right? Like, can you imagine that just like being totally okay? Can you imagine just like straight up, no joke, skinheads with YouTube channels promoting being skinheads? No joke. Could you imagine that being accepted?
I mean, I could almost imagine, like, so all the alternatives of YouTube, because people get banned for being too edgy, that's how radicalization happens, is basically the people who are like a normal kind of edge. Like,
okay, I appreciate the speech you're about to go on, but Spartak, my point is, right? What we have right now is literally people praising a violent ideology that straight up has murdered thousands upon hundreds of thousands of people, that starves out once prosperous nations, that it literally destroys everywhere where it has been tried and implemented on a national scale, right? The only thing you can point to as like a strong example of socialism would be like Nordic countries, but they still have capitalist functions. It's just they have very strong like social programs for the citizens with excessive taxes. It's pretty great.
One thing I gotta ask is, like, I've tried researching this like a billion times, but like, what is the technical difference in definitions between communism and socialism aside from one's less extreme? I've researched that a lot, but like,
Socialism
Hey,
is just diet communism.
That's
And
what I've always described it as, but I know it's like
here's
like
the thing: anytime
definitions
social,
are just like the same.
the problem is there really isn't a socialist government that exists right now that hasn't turned completely fucking disgusting. Like again, people point to Nordic countries because they misunderstand what they advocate for when they talk about socialism. So in the Nordic countries, you have like all of these social networks and social safety programs and shit for the people that live there, but they pay obscenely high taxes. They don't live in especially large accommodations, and a lot of them don't own cars. Right? It's a completely different lifestyle. But again, like some of these people really like that idea. Just be honest about it, right? Is all I'm saying. Because
Those are called tankies.
yeah, just be honest about it. Because like for the most part, like nobody here is okay with living like that. Majority of people like commute to work and shit. They need their cars. Like yeah, having all these programs is cool and shit, but not when they don't have the ability to like, you know, live and vacation and shit like that. You know, live comfortable lives the way that they do now. Yeah, we're a little bit spoiled over here, but you know, it's how we're used to living. It seems ridiculous to try to take that away from people. But again, they're actual markets and shit. They have capitalist functions, right? They have to my understanding, they do have private ownership of businesses over there. It's a different structure. Right? It's a totally different setup, but it's not actual socialism. Thing is, like actual socialism was what they did in Venezuela. It's just because you're draining out your resources so fucking fast. What happens when you don't have anything? Well, obviously, that the piece of shit down there, he had plenty of food. His military had plenty of food, and the thing is, it gets said so many times, there really is no law so absurd that you know the police and or military would not enforce it, up to and including the murder of children. Like I think it's a very true saying. Like you know, they at the end of the day. Look at the shit that happens with cops over here, right? We can see what happens with a lot of the BLM protests and shit. We can say, well, it's wrong. Why aren't the police arresting people? You know, why aren't they stopping what's going on? Well, it's because the people in charge of them told them to stand down and not get involved. There you go. And so, for the most part, that's what they did. And I mean, look, it's wrong, right? They should be stopping the destruction of those communities, but they got told not to, so they didn't. They didn't bother. When they got told to do other things that weren't like really legal, they just said, "Okay, yes, sir," and they did it anyways. I'm not talking about like absurdly illegal, but like it's just. They'll do what the authority tells them to do. Like, a soldier's going to follow orders. I expect that. If the orders are coming from a corrupt leader, though, that's when you have a problem. And right now, I think most people that can get themselves upwards in politics either are excessively determined or, for the most part, are corrupt. And I think there's just a lot of corruption that happens amongst people on both the left and the right. Because I can't think of an exact example. Well, there is one. It's just I forget the names of like everybody. But like when it comes down to it, you see it much more with the left because when Trump came in with the right wing, he cleared out a ton of old school establishment figures within the Republican Party. When you had this. We had like Bernie taking over on the left. His momentum got completely stuttered, and really nothing changed. It's all the same people in the same positions doing the same shit. I mean, like literally, you still have fucking Nancy Pelosi, right? Like, it's weird. Bitch is like 80 something years old. They're like, man. Anyways, look, here's the thing. On Twitter right now, if you posted like death threat memes of anybody, you'd get banned. If you post death threat memes about anybody on the right or Elon Musk, that's totally okay. That's basically how it works. We had one more topic to go over tonight. I'm fading out though. We've been going for like 2.5 hours and still taking pain meds for my broken hand.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That ain't good.
Yeah, no, definitely not good. Let me just catch up on... Oh shit, let me just catch up on 2 tips here. GG Evan with both of these. The plumbers were the ones doing the wiretapping, not Nixon. Nixon only got... Okay, come on, he set it up. Nixon only got in trouble with them since he hired them a few times. They did the wiretapping on their own volition, without Nixon's approval, but the media spun it like they always do. Nah,
I'm not gonna go that far. No. No.
He did it. GG Evan, thank you for the other tip. Smart Alex, socialism is the philosophy, communism is the structure to enact it. That's the difference. Also, I won the Discord Tard battle. PHSPT, raspberries.
I did.
No. Oh. I'm not doing it.
Exactly.
You can do a smart talk. I'm not. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning into another stream. But I had a special request tonight to play a song for you all. I didn't get to the Medicare video. Maybe we'll get to that on Friday. I'm just like, fuck. Okay, hold on. Let me see. What was the song that John wanted me to play? Sean King hates Elon Musk because Elon is something that Sean King will never be. African American. Oh, that's fucked. That's fucking great. Alright, so here it is. Lil Richie every day.
Big up Liquid Richard. Don't come in here asking me.
Alright, buddy, thank you so much for tuning in again.
I don't care about that. I cry because it hurts my fucking feelings, dude. Like, my stomach hurts. This is my job, man. This is how I put food on the table.
Real talk.
Sleep all goddamn day. Every day. Play the same fucking games over and over and over again every day. My day is shit. It's gonna be shit tomorrow. It's just gonna be shit after that. Just gonna be shit after that. My day is shit. It's gonna be shit tomorrow. It's just gonna be shit after that. Just gonna be shit after that. I'm a fat dude. I'm going to cheat. I'm a fat dude. Throwing controllers to a beat. I'm a fat dude. I'm going to cheat. I'm a fat dude. I'm a fat dude. What fucking excuses did I make? I'm not fucking afraid. People ask me about my weight. Waking up every day. I can see myself right now choking fucking Scumpy. Grumpy because I need to get subscribers, dude. I'm grumpy because I need to get subscribers, dude. Insulting my gaming skills is a permaban. You come in here and you troll again. Sleep all goddamn day. Every day. Play the same fucking games over and over and over again every day. My day is shit. It's gonna be shit tomorrow. It's just gonna be shit after that. Just gonna be shit after that. My day is shit. It's gonna be shit tomorrow. It's just gonna be shit after that. Just gonna be shit after that. Motherfuckers come in here every day of their fucking life. Every day of their fucking life. Motherfuckers come in here. Motherfuckers come in here. Come on! I feel like shit. Nobody's ever gonna fucking love me. Gonna fucking love me. I feel like shit. Nobody's ever gonna fucking love me. Gonna fucking love me. Dude, I spend my entire life sitting in this fucking room, insulting my gaming skills of permaban. You come in here and you troll again. Sleep all goddamn day. Every day. Play the same fucking games over and over and over again every day. My day is shit. It's gonna be shit tomorrow. It's just gonna be shit after that. Just gonna be shit after that. My day is shit. It's gonna be shit tomorrow. It's just gonna be shit after that. Just gonna be shit after that. My day is shit. Big up Liquid Richard.